Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do another walkthrough video where I go through some of these farms that I'm in. Majority of them are on Binance Smart Chain, and then we have a few that are on Matic towards the end. So we'll just jump into them. I'll be harvesting as long as the Binance, the blockchain isn't too clogged up and the transactions are going through pretty quickly. I will be harvesting from pretty much all of these farms unless it's auto compounding, because some of these farms that I'm in, they do auto compound, but if they're not, I will harvest. So we'll just take you through them. And, I was going to do this off video where I was just going to go through these farms that I'm in and just harvest, but might as well create some content out of it. Some of you guys like this type of content, so you don't, that's okay. But if you do, then we'll go through them here together. So that being said, everything that I talk about on my channel and on my videos is for entertainment purposes only, not giving you financial advice. This is all super duper risky stuff. There are no guarantees in crypto, and this is no different, guys. So if you do your own research and you do decide to get in because you're okay with the risk, only put in risk capital, guys, funds you can afford to lose. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below in the description box. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon, all that good stuff. So, that being said, market's looking really good. We talked about that in the previous video, so we won't really touch upon that right now. We'll just go ahead and jump right into it, guys. So, Army, farm.army, I've been using them to kind of track some of the farms that I'm in. It doesn't pick up every single farm that I'm in, but it does a pretty good job of breaking down how much we have deposited in the farms that it does pick up. Probably if I add in all the other farms that it doesn't pick up, this number will probably be well into, well over 300,000 that I have deposited into these farms. Um, Also picks up what you have in your wallet currently, and then what you have to harvest from the farms that it's picking up. So, yeah, you can see here it picks up all the major large cap farms, Cake, which we'll take a quick look at. Also picks up Auto, Jet Swap, Jet Fuel, Pancake Bunny. So, the usual suspects over on Yield Watch picks it up over here as well. So, um, yeah, let's jump into it. As you can see here, Pancake. Let's go to the home page, connect the wallet. Okay, there you go. So, Pancake right now it's $17.51. A little bit down from the $20 price point it was just a couple of days ago. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Cake is definitely undervalued. Will it hit the 50, 60, $70 mark again? I think so. I mean, not overnight. It'll probably take some time to do that. But we'll see. Along the way, we'll just be farming. You can see here I have $2,664 worth of cake that I can harvest. That isn't one day's worth, just to be clear. Um, but do have a lot of cake that we are just on PancakeSwap alone. Let me show you here. Just on PancakeSwap alone, we have $110,000 we're farming with. So a lot of you guys have said, how much are you farming with? You have a lot of cake. What does it look like? Yeah, we are farming with quite a bit. But yeah, it's all relative. There are people that are doing way more than that. It all depends on on you. So let me go ahead and confirm. Let's see if the blockchain is working smoothly or if it's taking a while. Yeah, it looks like it's going to take a little bit here. In any case, while it's doing that, you can see here there's a brand new tab here called Info. And if you click on that, it takes you to the info and the analytics of PancakeSwap. There you go. It shows you the liquidity, shows you the volume over the last 24 hours, shows you the top tokens on the exchange, also shows you the top pools that people are farming with. And if you're into numbers, if you're a numbers geek or something like that, we'll probably get a kick out of all this data here. So in any case, that's what's going on. I usually take the cake that I have. Um, Yeah, let me see here. What's going on? Collect. And I either throw it back in to the cake pool, or I'll throw it into another, another farm that's giving a nice APY with either a pool or a single token pool. So I usually have to, kind of look through some of these different farms. If it makes sense, I go ahead and put it in there. All right, so there you go. So yeah, it's gonna take a bit. Let me just confirm that. So basically, you're just seeing me do my routine. Uh, so it'll go ahead and do the rest of that. Once it's done, I'll go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Let's just move on to auto. As you can see here, auto. Okay. Auto is at $1,136. I have about $1,000 worth of rewards. This one here, I have quite a bit also. The pools that I'm in have come down quite, quite a lot since I had gotten into them. Um, go ahead and there you go. Boom. So we are good to go there. So you're seeing this in real time. I'm just kind of going back and forth here, just making sure all the transactions are going through. This one here should be done. There you go. All right. Pancake Bunny. I'm not going to be withdrawing from this because this one is auto compounding. Price of bunnies at $20 right now. As you can see here, we have about 14K in this single token pool. It's auto compounding. This has come down quite a bit too. This was at 300+% when I first got in, at 106% right now. It's auto compounding. And again, I'm not married to any of these farms. If at any point I feel like it's not worth it to be in these farms anymore, I will withdraw. And because this is a single token pool, I'm not going to get hit with any type of impermanent loss or anything like that. And then I'll just take that cake, throw it into another farm that's paying out a nicer APY. I look at the APY, but I also look at the token that it's going to farm as well. If the token is doing well, if it's stable, if it's going up, if it's dropping and dropping like a rock, then I obviously won't jump into that pool. Um, but yeah, this is what's going on with Pancake Bunny. Jet Fuel Finance, $16.4 million still in TVL, even though they're not paying out fuel token anymore. You can see here they have different pools here that revolve around the Wings token, which is a token that you can farm over JetSwap. Um, so yeah, take a quick look at JetSwap here. As you can see, price of Wings right now is at $6.26. Um, I have about $1,300 worth of wings that I'm going to harvest. Um, TVL $127 million. There you go. I can take those wings and I can put it in the single token pool here, or I can sell it for BNB. They do have a single token pool right here. It's paying at 464% APR. Um, or you can go over to Jet Fuel Finance and put it in over there. Either one. These are the other single token pools: Jets Pool, FTS, um, Safer Moon, right? And then the other farms if you want to check them out. Let's sort by APR. Yeah, Wings BNB, Wings BUSD. Obviously, the degen pools that revolve around the Wings token, the native token, are going to be paying the highest. Then you have other pools here that are non-degen pools. Me and myself, I'm in the Fuel BNB. That was the that's what I was those are the LP tokens that I was farming with over on Jet Fuel Finance. When they stopped paying fuel token, I just simply took my LP tokens and moved them over to JetSwap. So yeah, that's what's going on over here. Right. So again, you can just sell that basically on the exchange if you want, or compound it and put it into a single token pool. For me, I'm probably going to be selling most of this. Just to save time. I'm not really going into that and showing that, but at the end of the video, when I finish it and upload it, I'll usually just jump right back into either 1inch or PancakeSwap, 1inch exchange or PancakeSwap, and just sell majority of these rewards. Not all of them. I'll always keep a bag just in case, they 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x, what have you. But for the most part, I'm going to be taking these profits and, doing whatever I want with them. Cafe swap, you can see here, $2.73 for brew. Mocha is at $18.42. 17.8 million is a TVL. I have $80 worth of brew to harvest, so I'll take that. All right, so I'll let that do its thing. There you go. Goose right here, price of eggs at $2.48. It looks like they are coming out with something. I'll be honest with you, I haven't been really keeping tabs too much on Goose DeFi. It just hasn't really been too exciting for me, so I haven't really been paying attention. I'll come back and take a look at what they're doing. But for the most part, I am in one of their vaults right here, paying out 143% APY. No. I'm in, which one am I in? I think I'm in this one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in this one, paying out 221.5% APY. So this one here is just auto compounding the egg that I have in here. So far, I have 1,032 egg. That's not how much I put in, but it's just been compounding every single day. I don't even look at this, to be honest. Maybe once a week, I'll come and take a look. Or if I'm doing it just for the video to do an update for those of you guys that are in Goose DeFi. But yeah, it's paying out 221% APY. Let's take a quick look at ApeSwap. Banana is at $2.13. As you can see here, we are farming $156 worth of banana. I'm going to go ahead and collect that. 255 million TVL over on ApeSwap. So yeah, it's a pretty sizable farm. There you go. MDEX, this one here, I jumped into MDEX when the APR was around 300, 400%. The pools that I'm in, since then, they've dropped quite significantly, but I'm still farming the MDEX token. As you can see, I got 58 MDEX here that I can draw. I'm in the Berry USDT. This one takes a while for some reason. All right. So yeah, I'm in the Berry USDT pool. I'm also in the what's the other one that I'm in? Watch BUSD, paying out 67% APR, barely nothing. That was at like 400% when I got into it. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Might be time to exit from this thing. We'll see. We'll see. I don't really make drastic moves. I kind of watch it. I'll let that do its thing. Let's move on. A cryptos. You can see here, A cryptos. I am in this pool right here. I have about $4,000 worth of ACS in this pool. They have other pools that they have here. This one's paying out 0.42%. This one's paying out 0.41%, which is a single token pool for MDX. 0.5% right here. So, I mean, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. But 0.5% average, that's pretty respectable. The problem is the price of the ACS token itself isn't really, doing much. So, yeah, something to consider, right? But other than that, the A farming platform is still working. We're still farming on it. Blizzard.money. This one here, price of Blizzard right now is at $3.21. Yeah, and really nothing to update you with on this one either. This one here, there is something to update you on, which is their WexPoly platform. It launched. Let's take a quick look first at their BCS, or BSC, excuse me, not BCS, BSC, $940 million. So it's hovering around that $1 billion mark. Price of Wex is at 6 cents. It's down from the 10 cents it was at yesterday, but it's still up from the price it was a couple of days ago. Hopefully you guys were able to lock in some profit. Let me connect my wallet here. Farms. Farm that I'm in I have 8,190 Wex. I'm still getting 453% APR. We claim that. And again, this here, you can go right to their swap, right on their exchange, right on their platform, sell it for BNB or whatever token you want. So yeah, let's take a quick look at WexPoly real quick. So let me switch over to Matic. Okay, go to WexPoly. The pools are paying really nice. You see here, farm. Okay, sort by APR. So this one here is paying out 1,400%. This one's paying out 1,200%. This one here is paying out 1,000%, which is a non-degen pool. So yeah, this is it's pretty high right now, and the price of WexPoly, the token itself, is 6.5 cents. Look at this, TVL 687 million on the first day. That's pretty pretty crazy. So yeah, get on Polygon, start farming over here. It's pretty pretty juicy, the APR. So let me switch over back to BSC. All right, switch back over. Okay. So yeah, that's what's going on with Walt. All right. Alpaca Finance. This one here, the price of Alpaca is at 86 cents right now. Let's see here. Let me claim that. You don't mind if I just kind of do my thing here, right? I mean, even if I don't talk through the video, you guys know what I'm doing. You've seen this before. But that's what's happening over on Alpaca. Slime, this one here, I mentioned in today's video earlier that the team over on Slime, the dev team, that they've had a falling out, the original dev team, and they're going to continue without, I guess, their lead dev or whatever it was. They got a new lead dev. They're going to be starting a brand new project. What's going to happen with Slime? I'm not exactly sure at this point, but it's crazy how the price of token is actually going up. But yeah, you can see here I have $91 worth of slime to harvest. Just gonna sell that. yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's gonna happen with this particular project as they move on to their next project. Um, but if you jump into their Telegram, you can get information on what they're going to be doing next. Will I be jumping into that? I don't know. Probably not. For me, when there's a dev team that they have a good project and it does well, and they open up another project, a lot of times I'll come in only because they have a good track record. If they have a failed project, not that this is a failed project, but I mean, it's definitely not a successful project. um, and they open up a new platform or a new farm. I mean, they couldn't get it right with the first one. Why should I jump into the second one? I mean, it doesn't make sense. So it might be the end of the road for me and Slime. Might be just taking out my LP tokens, breaking them up, and moving them into something else. But yeah, for the time being, price of Slime is actually going up from where it was. This one here, I'm just going to go ahead and take a harvest. Um, Warden token. Let's take a quick look at Warden token. This one's at $1.17. 138 Warden tokens to harvest. Still getting 168%. I mean, this was was pretty high when I first got in. Obviously, 26 million TVL just in this, pool alone. It's going to drop the APY or the APR rather. I'm going to go ahead and harvest. And again, this one here, you can go right onto their swap. You can go right onto their swap and sell the Warden token for BNB or whatever it is that you want to sell it for. They have a very smooth and working exchange right on their platform, so pretty awesome. Okay. Biswap, as you can see here, TVL is blowing up. So they got their audit done. 282 million in TVL. Price of their coin is at $1.40. Go ahead and harvest. I got $52 worth of their coin that I'm going to harvest. 106% I'm getting on this pool, non-degen pool. But yeah, Biswap is still going pretty strong. CoinSwap, price of their token is holding up pretty, it's been pretty stable. It's at $7.85. It's hovered around $8, $8.50, $9, something like that. So it's held up pretty well in this the correction we've had over the last couple of days. Let me go ahead and harvest. We're getting 235% in the pool that I'm in. BNB link. And you can just go right onto the shop right here and sell their token for BNB. But yeah, CoinSwap is still doing pretty awesome here. $16.9 million in TVL. Let's talk about Aries Financial real quick. This one here, TVL 413,000. This is an auto compounding farm where I believe all the pools are auto compounding. Sort by APY. Yeah, so you can see here you can get 1.13%, 0.67%, 0.55%, 0.37%. It's auto compounding, so you're not going to be able to withdraw, but your LP tokens are going to continue to grow. So yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, you can check out Aries Financial. 1inch, switch over to BSC wallet. Um, Still farming here, not earning too much because I don't have a ton, staked. But yeah, you can see here. Actually, no, I'm not. It ended. This farm ended. I was looking at that. So yeah, it's gonna be time to withdraw. I'll do that off the video here. I'll go ahead and take my stake out. The exchange works really well though. I mean, I wasn't earning too much, so I wasn't really watching it. I mean, the APY that I was getting was like, I don't even know, 30% of the year, something like that. So I wasn't really paying too much attention. Now that it's ended, I'm gonna go ahead and take my LP token out and do something productive with that 2,800 bucks. But you can see here the exchange works really well. Sometimes when I'm on PancakeSwap and I'm trying to, do a transaction, if the if the what you call it, if I'm getting a blank here. See here, let me go to PancakeSwap. Getting a brain fart here. It is 1 a.m. as I'm doing this video. Um, but yeah, what I'm doing, let's say for example, with a let me see, let me give you an example here. Uh, yeah, things going slow. But anyway, if I'm getting if the slippage is not right, if something's going on with the transaction, it's just not working right for me, or I'm getting charged a certain amount and I'm losing funds, a lot of times I'll go to 1inch and do the same transaction, and it'll be perfectly fine. You can see here, you can use this exchange in any case. If there's something going on at PancakeSwap, you can always just jump in here and use um, 1inch if you want. Garuda swap real quick. This one here, pretty much, it's pretty much died down quite a bit. $4.8 million. I have a little bit here. I'm still farming a little bit. Nothing much. I've taken pretty much everything out. And I've made, you know, this has definitely been profitable. I pulled out way more than I put in. But yeah, I'll take that $27. But yeah, the makers of Garuda are also the same people who launched Cerberus. Um, this one here, I have $273 from the farm that I'm in. As I mentioned earlier today, the people who are launching uh, Thorium.finance, it's the same people behind Cerberus and Garuda. So right now they have their pre-sale going on. Nothing is live as far as their farming, but they are doing their pre-sale. Panther, I'm not even in anymore. Um, Still $111 million in TVL, but I'm not in Panther. I pulled out quite a bit quite a while ago. Gator, I have just a little bit left in here, but I mean the price of their token is way down. Um, $3.65 here. Pacoca, I pulled out quite a bit here, but I still have some, but I'm still earning 605%. But look at this. If you put in their auto compounding pool, the Pacoca coin, Pacoca, Pacoca token, it's paying out 3,209%. So that might be worth checking out if you're into, high APYs. It is auto compounding, so just be aware of that. You're not going to be able to harvest, but you'll be able to continue to grow your coca, and then if you want to withdraw and get out of the pool altogether, that's when you'll be able to reap those rewards. Frankenstein Finance, $2 million in TVL. I don't really have too much here to harvest. But yeah, you can still see here these degen pools, 2.16%, 2.28%. I mean, there's still profits to be made if you want to jump into one of those degen pools with Frankenstein Finance. $2.20 is the price of the token. This one here I talked about earlier today. Gen X is at $1.14. 83 tokens to harvest. So go ahead and do that. And that's pretty much it for the BSC farms. Um, let's just jump into some of these Polygon farms. Again, cool thing about Evo DeFi is you can use this bridge to move funds from BSC to the Matic network and then back and forth. If you want to move stuff from the Matic network over to BSC, you can do that as well. And there's also a Matic farm they have on Evo DeFi. So we go ahead and switch over to Matic. Okay. So first farm here on Matic, PolyZap. Price of Zap is way, way down. You can see here I'm still farming it. I have $100 worth of Zap. Uh, Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Farm. I'm just gonna harvest that $100 worth of Zap. Polycat, they had their little DDoS attack. Looks like they've gotten it back together at $172 worth of. I have $172 here that I can harvest worth of fish. I'm gonna harvest that. Okay. And over on Polygon .iron.finance, you can see here the price of Titan is at $41. So man, that's pretty crazy. It was at like $10. So I took quite a bit out already, but I still have a little bit in. Let me claim that. I got 5.5 Titan at $40 a pop. That's $200 worth of Titan. So yeah, I'll take it. Right, it's going through. So yeah, that's the farms over on Matic. This one here, guys, USwap. This is over on Tron. I'm gonna be doing some videos on this as we move forward. Maybe maybe later this week. Because yeah, a lot of you guys have been asking me for projects or farms on the TRX, and this one here is probably the most. I don't want to say credible or reputable because I don't think there's anything reputable or credible in crypto in general, right? Everything is risky. I mean, there's anything can happen, but there is transparency. We do know who the owner is. They've been around for quite a long time. They were just a featured speaker over on the Dubai crypto conference. They're launching a gaming token. They're launching a couple new things on their platform. They're evolving. They're innovating. You can see here, different farms that they have. It's not paying out 1,000% or 2,000% or 10,000% APY. But again, this is like for me, I have confidence putting pretty big sizable amounts in these farms, and we made a ton on these farms, farming UME and farming EFT early on. Um, we made a ton of profit, with with this particular platform. So I'm going to be jumping back in and farming, just waiting for some of these pools to end. Some of them are ending on the 16th. because again, the way some of these pools work is they run for 3 weeks. So at the end of the 3 weeks, when the pool ends, you have to unstake and then restake it back, and can that's how they can control the emissions by having these short-term 3 week, 4 week pools. You can see here they started to launch longer-term pools like these pools right here. They run for about 6 months. Um, once you stake UME or EFT on these two particular pools right here, I mean they're pretty much freezing them. You can't get it out, you can't withdraw. It's just there for 6 months. Which, if you're into that kind of thing, that's fine. There is a benefit to that because when these pools end every 3 weeks or every 4 weeks, and you unstake your tokens and then restake your tokens, there is a 3% staking fee every time you do that. With these, you don't have to pay the staking fee every time you unstake and then restake. But the drawback is you can't touch them, you can't harvest, you can't pull anything out, you can't compound. With these other ones, you can compound daily, you can withdraw daily. So again, pick your poison. I mean, whichever one works for you. Again, here you can farm you and me. You can also just farm EFT if you like. But yeah, I'll be doing a new review on this sometime this week, so look out for that. If you want to check out a link to this, I do have a link in the link tree for Uswap, so check that out. But that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, all of this, guys, is risky stuff, guys. So again, do your own due diligence, do your own research. If you decide to get in, only put in what you can afford to lose. Some of these farms, by the time I do my next walkthrough, because I'm trying to do them maybe like once a week or once every 10 days, I'm probably going to be out of some of these things. So stay tuned for the next walkthrough update if you want to find out which ones I'm still in, which ones I'm out. But yeah, we're just harvesting every day, taking these farming tokens and then selling them for BNB, and then kind of moving that around and buying these bigger coins. Ultimately, my goal is to stack up more Bitcoin, stack up more Ethereum. Those two are my biggest holdings. So I'm using these farms to outpace Bitcoin or outpace Ethereum, but then take these rewards and just sell it for Bitcoin or Ethereum and get more, stack and build a bigger bag, et cetera, et cetera. So that being said, I'll catch you in the next update video, guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.